Hi everyone. So today I want to try out this couple items that I just picked up from HSN. They're Stamps of Life Flip It cards, which we just love those dies because they work really easily and really well, and they make a really fun card. I will say I have the base set that is more of a Christmas kind of thing, and I already showed you guys all this in the haul. That's why it's open. And then I picked up the insert that I assumed would go with it, or any of the other Flip-Its that has like a circle. And so this is a birthday set, which is super cute. I don't know, in my mind I had thought that it came with two. It comes with 4 of the inlays, and they each have a circle on the outside and then another circle and an inlay. So like, again, like I mentioned initially, she could have just, Stephanie Bernard over there could have just done the 2 circles and just inlays, but she gave you all these extra dies, which is really great. So I will say today's a good day to do this because HSN has free shipping today because of their 48th something or other. And I honestly didn't even pay attention. Maybe it's their 48th birthday. I don't know, but there's free shipping on HSN today. So I did check and make sure these are still in stock, and they are, so I will link them there. They still have the birthday pricing on this set. This set was just what it was, even during craft day when I picked it up. So they're same pricing still. If you have any coupons, of course, you can use those, but I will link them in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using them. With HSN and YouTube currently, it might be a little bag here that says like show products or shop products, or a little bag icon. It just depends on how you're watching. At the very top of the description box, if you expand it, and sometimes they just let them sit there like under the video. I don't know. It's different a lot of the times. Whenever I look, I'm like, oh, now they're here, So they look really cute though, because I do like the little icons. You can see what you're looking for right there, real easy. Okay. So I think I'm going to do like more of an everyday card. That way I use this initial set that comes with the, the card die, of course, with matte layers. Oh, that's right. It has matte layers. I went to grab a piece of cardstock just to get started so that we can kind of hit the ground running, because my kids, are home for the summer, and when they wake up, I'm done making videos. But it has not inlays, but, these layers. So maybe we'll use them. I mean, I guess you don't have to use them. That's the other thing. If you're using a pretty cardstock and you don't want to cover it up, you don't have to. But part of the fun is that it does come with those dies, right? I'll think about that one. Super easy. You just run that larger die through. It makes your flip card, then you can decorate it as you wish, of course, like I just spoke on, if you want to put those panels or not. Really easy. So these are some ideas. Super cute, the little papers they use there. Cute. And then so it comes with, again, Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, and Happy Holidays. Again, this one also has the extra circle for all these guys, because it's basically the same circle as here. We have a photopolymer stamp set with all the little sentiments that you can pause and read those. Oh, I didn't even notice these little guys are well, I don't think they're the same. Well, maybe. Maybe you can do a little accent in the middle there, but you have these stamps that are smaller than this, but maybe it'll give a little something, I don't know. But cute that it comes with the ornaments, all these different ones with little inlays. The one has like a little tree, adorable little snowflake, a little candy cane design. I don't know if you can see the way it's like, another little snowflake there, and then background ones, and then background ones, which is really nice. Again, a lot of repetitive dies, so you can get your job done quickly. And it comes with an adhesive sheet set. And then this is the inlay or add-on with the birthday designs. So that's kind of what I was thinking about doing. But at the same time, I don't even think the paper I grabbed was very birthday. I was like, oh, something cute. It has butterflies, which is still cute. Right? Maybe you have someone in your life who really loves butterflies. A little info there. And then these are these guys. And they're a good size. If you have some of our other sets and you're really curious about how these would interact or work with them, I'll give you a measurement. So it does have this larger die that this one doesn't look like it comes with. So I think maybe that's the adapter part of it. Like, if you have another set that has a bigger circle or whatever. 3-inch circle on the largest one. The next one, roughly is 3 inches. The next one in is like 2 3/4 inches. So hopefully that gives you some info if you have, like I said, some of the other sets and we're curious if these would work. Here they're showing you some different ways to use them. Maybe just use them by themselves, right? With that pillow box that sold out from under me, that's all right. I tell you guys, I have another one from them, and it makes the tiniest little pillow box, like super small. And so I just thought it was the same one, and then I realized in the demo that it was bigger, and then it was sold out. So It's like, oh well. But, okay, so this is what I was thinking. I grabbed this paper because I thought, oh, that'll be cute with the little flip it and the butterflies and this pink on the back. So again, maybe I don't do the layers. I mean, I can start with a white card base, but I don't know. So let's just try this and we will see. I will give you a measurement on this big guy because of course you want a machine big enough to handle this metal to metal edge. It is 6 3/8. You should probably think 6 1/2 just to be sure, but see how it's like 3/8? That would be the half. And in the other direction, it is 5 3/4, I would say. Like right there. Okay. And I love how it says the Stamps of Life there. I'm trying to see if I cut it this way and we're going to fold it back. So in my mind, I'm trying to think as far as how when you actually end up folding it. It's hard to tell in this because it's all pink, you know, but let's see. Maybe I put it this way. That way we fold it forward and then back. Yes. Okay. So that thicker chunk that's supposed to be to the right, you probably want to die cut it that way so that these flowers are there, or these butterflies, or should I leave that pink? How much of it's actually going to show? The only thing that's going to be butterfly is this section here. You know, which is interesting. Because we're going to cover it up completely if I do it that way. Okay, so let's do it this way. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm just going to run that through any one of my mini machines and I will be right back. And since my Grand Marquis is still all the rage with you guys, I'm showing you cutting it with that. And there you go. To the side over here, and that is the biggest die. Again, you have all these matte layers and things that you can work with that just make the card sturdier and sturdier, because right now it's kind of thin, but I don't want to cover up any of my stuff. So anyway, it has 2 score lines, right? So this one and this one, so you score it right down the middle, bring it forward, and then bring it back. And see, I mean, that's so pretty. I can't cover all that up. So there you go. That is your card made with pretty paper, so it's ready to go. Again, if you want to start with like a base color and then do your matte layers, you have those there. You would just run them through and stick them on, right? Okay, let me grab something else to help me make our birthday card, and I'll be right back. I just grabbed a few colors. I'll probably only do 2 layers, but I was like, I like this, but then I kind of looked at it now under the lighting. It's not quite the same. I like the sage color. This is from the same paper pack, and I just found this scrap in there. I was like, oh, I think this is from the same paper. So like that little purple really matches that. I don't know. And then I thought maybe some gold just to make it, you know, kind of fun. I don't have a, you know, sentiment with these other than, you know, the Christmas ones that obviously say Merry Christmas, those kinds of things. So that means, you know, I can pull a stamp or a die or whatever from my stash. But I think, since we just did a cupcake recently, you guys, I did a cupcake video. Let's use this one. And I'm trying to see, so, you know, you have this series of circles. And let's see if the larger one covers up the whole thing. If it covers up the whole thing, I'm probably not going to use it because I don't want to cover up the whole thing. It seems like it might be a hair smaller, which is good because when you go to move this, if it was right on, you might have problems with it opening, you know? So, I mean, a hair smaller in a way that I don't want to cover up that pink, so I'll probably not use that one. But I'll probably use this here, right, to run this guy through. But again, it just depends on the die set you have. Maybe you want to use that larger one, or maybe that larger one isn't actually the larger one. Maybe that's better for the set you have, or maybe you want to cover it, right? It's too busy and you're like, oh, I just want to cover it up. Okay, so you have that. I will also run that through some white paper, and I'll show you why in a moment here. Let me see if I have a piece of white cardstock that's about the same. Oh, I almost showed something I wasn't supposed to. Another piece of white cardstock had a stamp on it that I used for my Spellbinders videos coming up for the 1st, and we're not supposed to give sneak peeks, so good thing. I thought about that in the split second there. Okay, so one just white, and basically I'm going to put it on this backside so you can write your little message. So there's that. And then this guy just in purple. And this in the gold. And we'll see if the gold's too much, then, you know, I'll switch it out to something else. But I think we'll be okay. Boop, boop. Put that down here. And I'll run that through. Usually I run this through last because it has the little pieces that need to cut out, but I already stuck it down, so there you go. All right, I'll run them through and I'll be right back. So I suppose if you wanted to do inlays, you can do that pretty easily. You know, if you want to color in your little cake with pieces of cardstock. I will say it's very thin on the sides here and not so much there, but maybe that's the way it pulled into the machine. I don't know. Okay, I will be right back. Okay guys, you know, this was fun for me because sometimes I wake up and I don't have a lot of ideas. Sometimes I wake up with, you know, already thinking about something that I want to work on. And right now, what it is I have a little bit of, you know, items I need to prepare for other lunches. And then I'm kind of gearing towards that. And I have that in my head, but then I can't share those with you guys yet. So then I'm really have done a lot of work and haven't shown you guys anything, you know. So anyhow, I will say this got stretched out. You know, maybe it's the die, maybe it's my machine pressure. I don't know, because it looks more like an oval right now, in my opinion, just a little bit. It's kind of interesting. So anyway, I'm going to stick this down. Let me see if I can... Oh, you know, it does come with the adhesive sheets, guys. I just always forget to use those. I don't know. I'm just so used to using this kind of thing. The die and press ones that already have the adhesive is nice because you don't have to think about it, and then it's already there. You're like, oh yeah, you know, or any adhesive sheets that already have it on there. But with these guys, if you're interested, since this does come with them, just stick it on the back of your paper, right? It's double-sided. Basically, you're going to take the one side off, stick it to your paper, run your die through, and then take the backing off so that you can use it as a sticker or self-adhesive piece of cardstock, whatever it is that you're doing with it. Or, you know, die cutting. If you just want to cut it on trimmer or whatever, it all works. But yeah, don't take that second carrier off until after you've die cut, or else it's going to stick to your folder or sandwich or whatever it is that you're cutting with. Okay, so that looks cute. And if it looks too small, like it ended up being kind of dwarfed, oh well. But I want that pink in the background is what I'm trying to say. I didn't use that largest circle. I'm going to put some weight on this instead of sitting here holding this down. And in the meantime, ooh, I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. Sorry, I have a stack of cutting folders, and you know, they get a little wonky and stuff, so every once in a while a little wind blows or something, they want to fall over, and that's what I was like, oh no, but it was fine. Okay, I'm going to put this back here. So now, you know, happy birthday, you know, whatever. Or just have it say happy birthday. This other thing is that when you open it up, you can see this, right? So you can also use that as another way of presenting your sentiment or whatever it is. But for me, I was just leaving it there so that you can write what you're going to write. So that's why that's like that. And it's still going to be blank. But you can definitely put another inlay, right? You have your balloons and your cake or whatever. I'll be right back. I feel like I keep hearing my phone ring. It's because of that tsunami warning yesterday. Not here inland San Marcos where I live in San Diego, because like, I mean, that would have to be a really huge tsunami to hit over here. But for Oceanside, and because my husband's at Camp Pendleton, they love to call and text the same information that's basically like nothing happened or they reopened everything. It's like, okay, got it the first 14 times. I don't know why, but I guess they really want to make sure everyone on base knows what's going on, which is fine. We don't live on base, but anyhow. So everything's reopened, guys. If you need to know that, you can get on base. All the gates. It's fine. Okay. This is already time for people to be at work, so that's why I don't know. Anyway, let's put this on here. It's very cute. And really fun and just different, right? I mean, just festive. I like the colors. I love the butterflies, actually. I was like, oh, maybe it's not as birthday as you think, but I like the way that looks. I was thinking about adding a couple more things since this was pretty quick and super easy. So maybe some little gems. Let's see. Okay, I have this guy. I'll say some purples and pinks just to bring the pink back in. Then we have the pink. Oh, this one has, okay, well, you guys mix pearls and rhinestones? Do you think that's cute? I've never done it, and I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it right now, but I think that'd be different, fun. Let's see here. I want... Why is it so hard to decide? I wanted something more like that, but then maybe it's... No. Does it have to be this big? Oh. Well, you know what? I just went with purple on that one. That's not what I want to do. Let's get rid of this one. And then go middle-sized pink. So now that I did it this way, usually I do little groups of 3s, but like in a little cluster, but now I'm like, maybe I do it like just around the circle here to accent that. So from a larger one to a smaller one. Okay, and then same thing over here. Maybe you can go backwards, but I'm going to put the bigger one up here this time. And then the middle-sized pink one. I'm going to go to the library today, why not? What do you guys have planned? Love going to the library in the summertime. Something like that. This one looks more rounded for some reason. Let me see if I can bring this one down a little bit. So it looks like it's following the arc, right? Okay, just something more to add. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. Again, HSN has free shipping today. It looks like it's today only, but you know, who knows. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all at the next one. I know HSN is having some craft days in August, and it looks like, if you look at the schedule, it's going to be over 2 days. It's a little different, guys. It's not all crafting. I know sometimes people don't care for that, but that's what they're looking at. So I will see you guys then with new diamond press items, but of course every day with just other videos. And this is A2 size. I thought maybe that would be clear at the beginning, but maybe I didn't mention it. So yeah, even though the die is smaller, it's just because it crunches up like this. It makes an A2 size card that is exactly A2. All right, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, guys. What I'm saying about the die being smaller is that it's not like 8 1/2 and then you fold it up and all that. It's smaller because it only needs this much, you know, to go. All right. Bye now.